Thought I'd do another fun video since it's gonna be some time before season 6 comes out. So obviously Miraculous isn't gonna end anytime soon. It just got approved for a 10th season, and we are going into season 6 now, so we got some time. Even with all of that, there are still some things we know about the future, and some things we can guess. One thing we know is that Marinette will be Ladybug in the future due to the information from the season 3 episode Time Tagger.
Come on, Chris. Let's go home. See, girl? We did it. We always will.
We also saw an older Alex in the London special to prove it some more. Unless a future Ladybug user, just let Alex keep the bunny. So there won't be any she gives up the Ladybug or isn't a hero theories in this video. Kinda wouldn't make sense naming the show Miraculous Ladybug without any Ladybug. You know, we kinda don't want any false advertisement here. So in this video, I want to discuss the 4 ways I believe that Miraculous Ladybug will end. Pretty much how I think the final season could go, and possibly how the show could end in its final season. The first way I believe Ladybug will end is by this final special type of multiverse special, pretty much ending with a miraculous world. I believe that all the world specials are going to lead to a special in which Marionette might have to save multiple universes, most likely by herself since Adrian is Adrian. It's possible this could be the Supreme since his understanding of Kwamis are beyond that on a Guardian level. Let's not forget he set up a bomb that activates the moment anyone tries to make a wish with the Kwamis.
Kimmy, reveal yourself!
Supreme defines reality. Reality is the Supreme.
We don't know what happened after the Shadybug special, so it's possible Betterfly and Shadybug failed. Now the Supreme is thinking about conquering multiple universes due to pretty much already ruling his own, and Betterfly having the ability to connect to different universes. That would also make sense why Marinette has been going into all these different places around the world, meeting different Kwamis in these specials, learning their different histories. One to build an army for when the villain invades. Also for Marinette to build her learning of the Guardians and how Kwamis impacted the world. Maybe this villain has conquered other universes and needs to conquer Marinette's world since it's like the center of the multiverse. Maybe her universe holds the core Kwami that creates and control the other Kwamis. Maybe there is like this grand ritual that can be pulled in Marinette's world that summons the multiverse Supreme Kwami that the villain will use to rule the world. This leading to a battle where Marinette would become the guardian of the universe. In the special, she could go through this trial path in which she has to deal with her own problems and develop along the journey. Kind of like in Rocky or Karate Kid. You know, the real one with Jaden Smith? The second way I think that it could possibly end is with the League of Shadows Moths. By League, I mean the final season could be the gathering of the different Shadow Moths that have existed in the show, plus a future one. Pretty much forming this villain group that will try to take down the thorn in their side down Marinette. This is assuming Lila is still Shadow Moth by season 12. We have seen other Shadow Moths mingle with each other before, such as the Season 3 episode Time Tagger, and to a certain extent, the London special.
The future bird catches the worm. This time, the Miraculous are mine.
You're right on the first count, but not on the second. The Miraculous are not for you.
What?
I said I was sent by the Hawkmoth of the future, but I never said the Hawkmoth of the future was you.
They could team up under the guidance of this future Shadow Moth. There are a couple of reasons why I believe this. In case Adrian never finds out the truth about his dad, this can be used to have him face the villain his dad was. I am also under the assumption that there will be a continuation after the show. Companies just don't let their successful shows die out. Look at Naruto to Boruto, for example. It's possible they could use this last season to close up loose ends of the show, while possibly introducing the continuation of Miraculous Ladybug. Pretty much I am saying the current Shadow Moth could team up with the Shadow Moth of the future, this being the present Shadow Moth Last Stand, while introducing the new Shadow Moth They have done this before. Season 5 was used as a swan song for Gabriel while introducing Lila as Shadow Moth. This wouldn't be the first time a show has done this. The Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles 2003 show did this with their finale. They had Shredder from the 1980s animated show with the current Shredder in 2003 show team up for their finale. The third finale path would be kind of like what I like to call the High School Musical senior year finale. If you remember, the first 5 seasons happen in one school year. If you do the same math, then it's safe to assume the next 7 will happen in a year's time. It's possible this last season might be used as a sort of future planning and development into the future, such as the last season of Kim Possible and the last High School Musical movie. Meaning, all the characters come to their own, start chasing their dreams post-high school, become the people they want to become. If the math holds, the last season will probably be right before Marinette graduates high school. We know Marinette will be Ladybug in the future due to Time Tagger and the fact that there is an older Boney from the London special. The way they could go is Adrien and Marinette are possibly about to graduate high school. Marinette is trying to decide what fashion school to go to, but there are also other factors that are bothering her. Like, one of the best fashion schools could have offered her a full ride, but it's out of the city. The Guardians of the Miraculous Box could be asking Marinette for a lead position due to all the work she has done over the seasons. Adrien could be going through the same thing. He might have to take over the company due to being of age now, worrying about his relationship with Marinette and proving he can be his own man from his dad. This season could be used to tie off any loose hanging. Pretty much this season would be used to answer these questions. For example, how will Marinette balance being a college student worker while being Ladybug? Does she decide to go full master and study with the Guardians? Meaning having to give up her dream of being a fashion designer. Maybe some future Marionette could get involved, which will then help Marinette make some decisions, and then it ends with a time skip to the future Marinette, possibly ending that way to signal a future spin-off for the show. The final way I think the season show will end is with a battle against Adrien. You can argue since the Cat Blanc episode, the Adrien and Marionette relationship has been the most important part of the show and its main driving force. Season 4 was the division of the Cat Noir Ladybug relationship. In Season 5, the Marinette and Adrien relationship was a major part, but also Marinette having to save Adrien from his dad. In Season 6, a major part of it will be how Lila will affect their relationship. There is also this hidden drama with Emily also. That will affect Adrien, whether she would be alive or not. Thomas Astruc did say, "We will find the truth about whether she was alive or not by Season 7, with clues being shown throughout the season." Also, another factor in the show is the unequal relationship between Cat Noir and Ladybug. That has been going on the same time. It's possible that this could drag on for multiple seasons, then reach a breaking point in the last season. Like mentioned earlier, time moves slowly in the show. The average season is only 2 months. Also, let's not forget, Ladybugs and Cat Noir owners have fought each other in the best. Let's not forget in the Season 5 episode reunion, the Ladybug from her own past fought the Cat Noir from her time.
We fell in love, my sweet Gib and I. No more did we wanteth to fight. We just wanted to love each other. This did not please the petty kings.
It's not that impossible for this relationship problems to last until the 12th season, pretty much leading to an Adrien and Lila versus Marinette final season. So in this video, I talked about different ways that Miraculous Ladybug might end. If you want more videos like this, click here.